there's something, the other day that had me like really question everything that I thought about life.
Time. Like tears.
Welcome back to the podcast. My name is Adrian, and I'm with Alex and Mike. We are quarantined, day 3451.
What are you doing, Adrian?
Oh, nothing. Sorry. Got a little carried away there.
That was pretty good.
Yes. Yes.
When did you get that?
I got it with my Elgato Stream Deck about 4 months ago. It's pretty
Dude,
cool.
I still haven't plugged in the Elgato.
What,
I
the
think I
one that?
should.
Yeah, you should mess with it, get accustomed to it, all that good stuff.
Yeah, I think the last time I used it was with the other Xbox I had. And I don't remember, but I didn't have this computer. I had my Dell. And I think I like killed it because I was trying to not stream, but like record stuff off it. And
Sure. Yeah.
yeah, it was like I think I was trying to do Destiny at the time. But that didn't work because Destiny is a crap game.
What is that?
It's like Destiny. I don't know.
So what's up, guys?
Nothing much, dude. Just here.
Working.
Not working. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you're not, but I guess Adrian and I are.
Yeah. How's that going?
Yeah, all right. Same old. Just sitting in a chair, staring at a computer, answering the phone.
Answering the same question. Are you still open?
Yep, answering the same question. Are you guys open? Be like, no. I mean, we are, but
This is Patrick.
Yeah, that's what they ask you, right? Is this a good grab? No.
Oh, I didn't
This
even.
is Alex.
I didn't even know what you said.
I know.
It just sounded. I can't wait to.
I said, this is Patrick.
Yeah,
This is Alex.
that's how they always are.
They're like, is this State Farm? No, this is Alex.
I should probably start saying that.
This is Alex from State Farm. What are you wearing, Alex from State Farm?
Basketball shorts.
Shorts, because nobody's gonna see me.
Are you back to wearing shorts again? They used to like wear pants.
No, I'm just wearing pants all the time now. I don't even wear shorts anymore.
Wow, dude.
Sure.
I need more shorts.
I
Since I got
evolved.
married. Ever since I got married, all my shorts are gone. I'm down to like 3 that I have to recycle. I mean, not recycle, but cycle through.
Yeah.
I think the other ones went to the recycling plant, but that's like all I used to wear was just shorts, and now I don't even know where they're at.
So now that you're in now that you're like at home, right, all the time, like,
Yeah.
is there like anything new that you've discovered?
I learned how to cut hair. I cut
You
Elsie's
did?
hair today.
Oh, you did? How
Yeah.
did that go?
All right, because it was just a little spot, and I was shaving it off.
Oh, she did that that little buzz underneath, right?
Yeah, she did a little buzz, and I did it, and
Nice.
I was so scared because it's like, I mean, the worst case scenario, I would have just shaved it off, right? But
Yeah.
like, I was like, I shaved it, and she was like, "All right, now do the designs." I was like, "You wanted the design?" Like, because I don't have like the little clippers that people like the people who do the designs use. I have like the big hair clippers, And the little
Yeah.
one that I do have, like, I was like, nah, I'm not gonna use it. So I'll just use this one. And so with that, it was just kind of, you know, trying to get like what I could, and then it at times it looked like I messed up, and I was like, oh, shaking, and I was like, I'm gonna mess it up, and or I'm gonna, and then I was so dumb because I tried to move something out of the way, and I ended up just shaving more of her hair off. And I was like, oh fuck! And then I fixed it.
Hmm. Nice. Well, I mean, as long as like, even if you mess it up, right? Like, this is probably the perfect time to
Yeah,
mess it up
that's
because you're
yeah,
gonna be home.
that's kind of what I was telling her, because it's like I'm at a point with my beard that it's like it doesn't seem like it's growing anymore. Like it's growing really slow, and
Hmm.
like I feel like if I shave it all off, it'll be like perfect to like, because no one's gonna see my face. I haven't shaven my beard off completely, like clean shaven, since like like uh
Yeah,
I couldn't even tell you, man, like 2013, 2014.
yeah, it's been a while.
So like I haven't shaven my face, and I didn't want to. I was just like, nah, I'd rather not. She's like, you can do it.
You can just
Like,
trim it pretty
well,
close.
yeah, but I was kind of like just gonna let it all grow out and see, like, the spots that are like splotchy, let it grow out, and then I don't know. I've been using the beard oil and the beard buttercream.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's made my beard softer, for sure.
yeah, that's true. I remember the last time I saw you, yeah, I noticed it was growing, and it did feel a lot softer.
Yeah,
Oh, you touched it?
he touched my face.
Yeah, I did.
Ooh, don't tell Elsa. She's not even gonna be listening to it yet. But yeah, that's kind of all I've done now. I mean, not all I'm doing. I'm not cutting people, but yeah, we've kind of like just found a new routine to do, because we were kind of staying up really late and then waking up late, and you know, like Elsa doesn't have work to do. Like her school is not requiring her to do anything. Um, and then for me, it's like I still have work to do with my school. So like once I'm done with that, like you know, it's just like wake up, breakfast, do some work, and then lunch, and then do a little bit more work, and then then we sit around binge watching whatever show we're watching. We're actually watching Dragon Ball Z, believe it or not. Since the last time we were talking about it.
Oh,
Ooh.
really?
Yeah, and she's enjoying it. She's actually liking it. She's laughing. She cried when Piccolo died. So I was like, all right, like it's going well. She's actually getting into it, and she's like, I did what you said, Adrian. I was like, I gave her like a quick, summary of Dragon Balls, like, so it's like I'd rather just give her a quick summary, and I think she's caught up. We just entered the Frieza arc.
Oh, okay. I gotcha.
Nice.
I was gonna ask you guys, what do you guys have planned, or what do you want to do with your government check?
Yeah, I know. It's coming in pretty soon, hopefully. Um,
I was talking to Mason and the guys about it last night. I think I was talking to
mhm.
Mason and Danny. Um, Mason's trying to convince Liz to combine their money so that they can go buy a huge, awesome gaming PC for $2,400. And
Really?
I was like, shoot, good luck, dude. If anything, Liz is gonna want. If anything, maybe she'll let you buy like a starter PC, but a $2,400 PC, hell no. Even I wouldn't recommend it unless you're
Yeah.
diving straight in. You know what I mean?
That dude needs to get on more,
Yeah.
man, and to be wanting to spend all that money.
Exactly. Yeah.
So then I was telling Elsa, I was like, hey, let's combine our money so we can get the new.
Yeah. I mean, I was just talking to Mason and Danny about that too. That I think they have it priced like it's expected to be like 500, the same as the Xbox One, which is crazy considering how much hardware that thing has. Um,
Yeah, they have
it's
to compete with the
basically
PC somehow.
yeah, it's basically as I want to say it's better or no, I don't want to say better. It's close to being better than the PC that I have right now. It's like wow, it's throwing shade at my PC considering that you guys know how much I have invested into this gaming PC and it's literally just telling the gaming PC um I got next. I'm coming for your spot.
Yeah.
And it's at a fraction
You
of the
already
price.
built a little platform for it too.
Yeah, I already have a little
Like,
platform for the
your
Series
Xbox, the
X.
Xbox is like talking to your PC, like I'm taking your spot and you're gamer.
Yep. I mean,
It's hard.
when
It's hard for me to like convince Elsa to like I want to like invest in a PC. Like for me, it's like I mean, I just need the PC to do. You know, I don't think
Mhm.
I'll ever switch over to PC gaming because I think that's just way too much. I think I'm fine with Xbox and maybe I'll regret it and I'm like, oh, you stupid idiot, you know. But
well, the more they do the crossplay, it's becoming more and more accessible. The more they do it, the less need there is for a PC. You
yeah,
know,
true.
which
The
is
only
good.
thing is just getting like the game, the TV, the everything to you know that helps power the Xbox, like the graphics and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But um, before you guys get into what you're gonna do or what you plan on doing, no, I was just gonna say that this thing, like I think, like I said, it's like $500 that they're trying to price it at or something. Um, but it's gonna allow you to play uh games at 1080p. Obviously, I mean the Xbox One X does 4K, but it's locked at 30 frames, right? Well, the
Mhm.
Series X is gonna let you do 4K at 60 frames, and then if you want to play 1080p, you're gonna hit I think like 144 frames per second, and if you want to do 1440, it can do around 100 frames per second. I don't know if it can do 1440, which is 2K, but that's what
Mhm.
they're saying that they're trying to add support for 2K, but
Yeah.
they can do 1080p at 144 frames per second. And right now
Damn.
that's what my PC is getting. That's why I'm like, okay, this thing is like throwing some major shade at my PC. Um, but yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man. At that price, you can't beat it, you know.
I don't really know. What I mean, we also haven't really talked about it. I think the only thing I talked about getting a Darth Vader costume. That was it. Only because I saw a post about somebody walking in the stores as Darth Vader with the helmet, and I was like, why don't I have one? So I was looking up online, and I was like, oh, they're like $400.
Yeah,
So
for a pretty decent one.
yeah, so I was like, I was looking into DIY stuff too, and I was like,
Well, it looks like you're gonna have to be Darth Vader for the rest of your life for Halloween.
I have the Jedi one that I was able to, you know, do some stuff with, like fix some stuff because like the costume I bought was like I think it was like $50, and it was really decent. Like the cloak was like legit, the shirt and everything that it came with, the belt, but like the pants were like I don't know who they think pant legs are like, triple XL pant legs loops, and it's like they were super baggy, and so I just had like khaki pants, and you know I was like the coolest kid in my school, and then I got shown up by my friend in a banana suit. So like I walked down the halls, like my classroom is like it's at the end of the hallway, and in the morning like some kids are usually outside their classroom waiting for their teacher to come in, and so like I walk down the thing in my Jedi outfit with my robe, and walking the walk, to like show, I'm in business.
Mm-hmm.
And like it was funny. I was laughing at everybody's like, look, it's Harry Potter. Uh, Look, it's the guy from the Guardians of the Galaxy. And I was like, who looks like this? I was like, they're tell me they think I'm Star Lord. But yeah, it's like, I had that. So I think I could pull off a Darth Vader. That's probably what I'm gonna be for this Halloween.
Nice.
If we have one, if this thing
I was
ever,
about to say
if this thing ever gets better,
Yeah. What about you, Alex? What are you gonna spend on more pants?
the same. Feeding my gaming addiction. So
Dude,
yeah.
man,
you
I
know,
honestly like haven't had. Not that I have time. I have time. I do have time. But like now that I'm married, it's a lot more difficult to like put in time for like a story mode. Like I downloaded the Assassin's Creed Odyssey and Star Wars um the Fallen Order, and
Mm-hmm.
I still haven't opened them. And I wanted to play Star Wars so bad.
I've been playing it.
I've been playing it.
It's cool, but I don't know. There's stuff about that game that like I don't know. The combat's like a little bit janky, but
what game are
it's
we
cool.
talking about?
Star Wars,
Jedi
Oh, the
Fallen Order.
Jedi Fallen Order.
the one that got like rave reviews.
Yeah.
Alex, he always has something wrong. Something's wrong with the game.
Yep.
It makes my finger
No, I
hurt
mean
because I
like
have to
it's
hit the
just
right
good.
trigger.
Yeah, for real. Like that's how it is. But I mean, I don't know. It's good though. Like I'm enjoying it. I think I'm like almost done with it. But yeah. So
Yeah,
I'm gonna
it's
wait
hard
till
every
it
time I get on
goes on
Xbox.
sale.
It's every time I get on Xbox, it's like all I want to do is play Apex or play Call of Duty.
Yes, yes, yes,
mhm.
yes.
Yeah, you
I
just
have
want
that.
to play something like quick to
Yeah, and that's weird because I never was like that. It like I would always like you know Skyrim, Fallout 4, those games. Like I was like excited to come home so I can play them. And then I don't know if it was just because like when PUBG came, like I would come home from lunch and like, oh, let's play a game. I'll play a game before I leave. That like excitement of playing, one game, one match before, yeah, I had to go back, to work. But I don't know, like it was PUBG and then it was Fortnite for like 12 seconds and then
Yep.
it went
Well,
to back to
actually, it was
PUBG.
Fortnite first because PUBG hadn't come out yet. We knew PUBG was
That's true.
coming, and so we wanted to try Fortnite. And plus, because we liked Fortnite because of the zombie, the Save the World. Remember, we were real interested in trying to play the campaign. We just never
Yeah.
got around to buying the game. You know, build a base and try and hold off as long as you can against the zombies or whatever.
Yeah,
It
dude,
sounded like fun.
what it is now, I don't know. I don't really want to
Oh,
talk
I
bad
don't
about
know.
it because it's still like everybody loves the game, but I don't know. I just can't. I can't get into it. The building mechanics. I see people play it, and I'm like, oh, what are you doing? It's like you're doing
Yeah,
something. You killed him somehow. It's like,
I'm
I
not
would.
gonna deny that it takes skill. It does take skill because I've tried to build, I can't do it. You know what I mean?
No, I can't.
And the people that can, I applaud them because holy shit, building is hard in that game. And I mean, I know the guys. I'm not gonna say kids because there are grown men that play the game too, and girls.
Ninja's
The
not
people,
a grown man. He's a kid.
the people that play that game, um, they have their sensitivity like crazy high, what makes it possible. And as it is, I hate having my sensitivity high. I guess that's why I can't. I'm every shooter game I play, I'm probably one of the only ever that has their sensitivity at like the lowest. Every game, I'm like at a 1 or a 2, which is
Yeah,
like below default.
yeah. I have needed higher sensitivity for like gears, but I think for like the games now, like I've started to get better at like having the sensitivity so low because that's the sensitivity that you would change. And now it's like zoom speed and like PUBG was going like real crazy with it.
Yeah.
And so I was like, you know what, I'll just put them all to 20, which is what I'm used to. But like, yeah, and scoping into like a Car 98 with an 8 times scope, you're like, zipping all over the place, like, oh, I can't focus on anybody. You lightly tap the stick and you did the 360 already twice.
Yeah.
So it was like, I was like, man, as I switch everything to default, and I was like, all right, every time I zoom, slow down. Every time you know, I'm moving around, speed it up.
That's what I think. I don't know. I this is just my opinion. Um, but for me, having such a low sensitivity gives me better control of my cursor, and it trains me personally, it trains me to be more calm and not be a crazy man with my damn sticks and try to find the target. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Since it's such a low sensitivity, I literally have to find the target first before I go on guns blazing. So if someone shoots at me, like in COD, I know most people will turn right away and look for me. I'll go hide and then look for the target. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'll try and look for the trajectory of like where the bullet came from, or if like I get shot, you know how it gives you a little red cursor where the bullet came from. I say, okay, came from the top left of my screen, which means it's a little bit to the left, whatever. I turn, whatever. That's probably the Counter Strike from me playing as a kid. Counter Strike taught me really well to always aim for chest, neck area, because when you start spraying, the bullet's gonna jump, so it'll hit them in the head.
Yeah, I think I was more into Halo SWAT, where it got me to like just aim for the head.
Yeah.
And just a little reminder, I'm not even gonna tell Mason about this. I'm better than Mason in SWAT.
You have to listen to find out.
So
Mason, if
Mason,
you're
if
watching at
you
this point,
listen,
just put hashtag SWAT.
Yeah, I think you're safe. He won't.
hashtag,
He
yeah,
won't mess
put hashtag gonna SWAT you now. Hashtag 1v1 me, bro. That's why we still have those, the nights where we snipers only on a Call of Duty map. Because it's just aim for the head. I think
Yeah.
that's what kind of like taught me to be, better at the shooting games. Because I'm for sure Gears just, Gears, it's like it taught me patience, with gaming. It's like if you just slow down, like the game can change. If you
Oh
don't, if
yeah.
you're just too, quick, you're gonna go 2 and 15, games. It's like with
Yeah,
two
if you
kills,
play at
15
100 miles
deaths.
an hour and always rushing in, it's never going to end well, especially a game like Gears where tactics and teamwork are the most important things.
Yeah, and then like PUBG came out where it's like, okay, now I have to like talk to my teammates.
Yeah.
You know, I think all we need to do is talk just like Stone Mountain 64.
Dude.
Dude, I had seen that guy like years back, maybe like back in like Modern Warfare 1 days. He was
Oh
talking like
wow.
that. Yeah, I may be wrong. It might have been like, but I saw him. He talked like that, and as like when he was playing PUBG. So imagine like the way he talks now, but imagine like the speed of PUBG.
Oh man, PUBG is like so slow compared to
Yeah,
compared to COD.
and Apex, man.
Oh, I know. Speaking of Apex, um, you're talking about, talking to your teammates. I think Apex really changed battle royales a lot. Now you see, COD Modern Warfare, and you can ping teammates and stuff like that and mark objects. That stuff wasn't around. You couldn't ping your locations and stuff, even in Black Ops 4.
And bring
Uh,
him back,
yeah, or bring them back. That's probably the thing that changed everything. In PUBG, if you died, that's it, man. You ain't coming
dude.
back.
Oh my god. I
And that
think the
pissed me
first,
off
yeah, I think
because
it
you
it
would
was
wait like
funny.
30 minutes per match.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was saying like when I first got like married and kind of like gaming like around Elsa, it was like it was hard because she was like, I would play, and then like the first 5 minutes in PUBG, like I die, and I'm like there waiting, and I'm on my phone, and she was like, "You're not even playing, you're just on your phone," and like the first like not arguments, but like the first like, well, I guess they were arguments now if you want to say it, but like was like, you know, that I wasn't even gaming, and it's like you don't know, and then PUBG Mobile came out, and I was like, all right, look, this is how we're gonna play, and then I showed her how to play, and then even that first game I taught her, I died right away, and she was like one of the last ones alive, and I was like, you see, I died, so I can't respawn. I have to wait till my squad is done, and then we'll start again, and then I can play. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, once Apex, I was like, Apex is the game. Like I remember the first game we played. I don't know if it was with you, Alex, or with Adrian, but that first game was like, this is everything I wanted in the game. Like in whatever I wanted PUBG to be, this is what I wanted to be. Apex was so quick. It was so you could
Class-based
revive.
also.
Yeah, it was just like, man, it. I never fell in love with a game so quick. Battle Royale,
Yeah.
Fortnite and
Yeah.
PUBG. It was like it was hard to like them, especially like not knowing what a BR was.
I think the thing that makes it different more than anything is the characters, that it's a class-based BR. Because of that, it makes not every match is going to be the same because of that. You know what I mean? Um,
Yeah.
but the thing that gets repetitive, and I know you agree with me, like, is third parties. Um,
Oh man, dude.
because I feel like the map is small, especially Kings Canyon. The map feels smaller to me compared to at World's End. Both of the maps are not that big. People hear gunshots, and the characters run fast in Apex, and then some of the characters have speed boosts. So they get there faster. You just finish a fight, and before you know it, you got another team. You know what I mean? Third partying is a huge thing in Apex, and that's probably the only thing that annoys me. It's part of the game, so I mean, you have to combat it. You have to find a
Yeah.
way to get around it. I think our biggest problem, the reason why we get third partied so much is because we want to finish the fight, even though we should be realizing, damn, we've been fighting this team for like a minute and a half. We need to just get the hell out of here because
Yeah.
someone's coming. You know what I mean?
But that's like, Halo, Gears of War,
Yeah, that's
what we've
that's
been
our
used to. Call of
yeah,
Duty. It's like you just have to
taking it
finish
too
the
long.
fight, and then, and then Borderlands style kicks in. It's like loot, loot, loot. Steal the loot
Yep.
before Alex gets it.
Yep.
Alex, I'm in this house. Don't go to this house.
Yeah. No, I always steal your loot.
Dude,
At
Alex,
least
you
there's
know how
no.
go ahead, Mike.
I was gonna say, at least there's no like friendly fire,
Oh yeah.
like in PUBG now.
Oh yeah.
That's it.
Alex, you know how I on Saturday you were waiting for me to game with you for like 4 hours, and I watched some 45-minute vid to try and get um
Trouble connecting to the internet.
okay, my Alexa went off. I don't know why. That's weird.
Because you said Alex.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. She's being dumb right now. Calm down. Anyway, um I went through this whole like what was it? I told you it was a 45-minute video, right?
Yeah.
And it took me like 4 hours of pausing and going through it, trying to get it right. Dude, I finally got it right, and then everything the guys started saying that I sounded like a bot
Mm-hmm.
with reverb and stuff, and I said, "Oh man." And I took another hour and a half trying to fix it.
Yeah.
Uh Sunday night, man, man, screw all this shit. And I went all the way back to the old way I had it because I'm using a USB headset on my PC. And when you use a headset on a PC, it feeds the audio to the USB first instead of the HDMI.
Yeah.
So it's either I use a new headset when I'm streaming on PC, which is not a big deal. I can do that, or I get my USB headset. I get the 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. I plug it into my computer screen so I can hear the game from there. But then I lose surround sound capabilities with my headset. Or and then by doing that, I'd have the HDMI feeding into the other gaming PC, and then I could stream it, and it'd pick up the audio. Right? That's one choice. Or the other is just get a new headset and use that one just for streaming when I'm streaming on my gaming PC. That's not a USB headset.
Hey, I just realized I know what I'm getting for my new for my stimulus check is to get a new headset.
Yes.
Well, because I have my see the things I'm using right now are they're the Triton ones that I bought like 3 or 4 years ago,
Mm-hmm.
but they were ones that I bought, and then Elsa bought me the Turtle Beach Stealth 600, and I was like, all right, sweet. So I started using that, and so these were in like a shelf forever, and um, but then like my like I use the Stealth for the Xbox, and then I use this one's for the PC. My mic for this one is not working, and then I bought a microphone that doesn't work, so it's like I don't know whether to get a new headset that has a mic in it, because like I have my Turtle Beach Stealth, but it's Bluetooth and it automatically connects to the Xbox. I know there's like a USB adapter that I can plug into my PC, and I can use my headset for the PC since my PC also can hear my Xbox. And then use this headset for whenever we play with Danny, who doesn't get on Discord. Danny, get on Discord.
Yeah, that would be cool if he got on Discord.
I know he's a teacher. He should have a nice laptop that he can
Yeah.
listen with. Try to get everybody on. Well, at least just Danny, because he's the one we're playing with.
Yeah, and I mean everyone. I mean Mason already has one too. He has a Discord.
Yeah.
Oh crap.
Oh. So right now we're at 10 minutes. So 10 minutes left. So we're good.
Okay. I'm gonna take these last 10 minutes. And I wanna. There's something, the other day that had me like really question everything that I thought about life, and it just happened. It's like at one of those days that you have, and you're just like what is going on? Like what's going on in your head? But it kept me up last night and the night before, and I just have to ask you guys the question, um, to see what you guys think about it, because it's just, or well, how can I phrase this? Like, how many chickens do you think can kill an elephant?
Wow. Um, Shoot, I don't know. It would have to be probably at least over 5,000.
Nah, but realistically, like,
Dude, I was like, oh my god, you
That's why I
sounded so
said
sincere for a
5,000.
second, and then I was like, wait, he's dragging way too long. Well, I guess I know what clip's going into on Instagram.
yeah, but no, for real. Like, I was actually like thinking about it, how many chickens do you think it'll take to kill an elephant? Like, it's weird, right? Like, that's a
Why?
weird question, but it, like, really makes you think about it.
Why would chickens be attacking elephants?
I don't know. They just are.
Uh, I don't know. It depends. How many chickens can pierce a elephant hide? Have you ever been attacked by a chicken?
Mm, not a chicken, but a rooster. Yeah.
You've been attacked by a rooster?
Yeah.
How? What did you do to it?
When you're trying to catch the chickens.
Why are you catching chickens?
No, I remember one time, one of my freaking roosters that my dad had tried to freaking attack me because I was trying to, uh, what's it called? Herd them back into their cage, all the damn chickens, and one didn't want to go back in there, so I was trying to chase it, and the rooster came out of the cage and tried to come at me. Man, I remember he got all tall and whatnot, trying to make it seem he's big stuff, and I was like, man, bring it on. I remember I charged him. He stayed there for a while, like he ain't gonna stop. And then as soon as I turned my back, he tried to come at me again. Damn freaking guy.
Yeah, dude. Freaking roosters, man. They're fucking. I don't know. There's something else, but yeah.
Deadly.
I had a
Yeah.
chicken chase me when I was a little kid.
Chicken
like-
chaser.
Chicken chase. But I only had it for like it only chased me for like a couple seconds. The first 7 or 8 years I would live in a trailer park, and one of our neighbors had, or I guess they were just random chickens. I don't know. I don't have that good of a memory, but they were like just out and about. Like there were always chickens and cats in my freaking trailer park. So I know there was like one that was like under my trailer, and it was like, we chased it, and then we traced it under my trailer, and I guess it had its nest there, like with eggs, and like we went under to like chase it, and then it ran back at us, and we were like, oh, we took off running, and as a kid, like something chases you, you just run, you don't even look to see if it chased you. So it's just like we ran like all the way to like the canal, and like after that we just never messed with the chickens again.
Yeah, I think the reason why I was getting attacked was because I remember my cousin's grandma from my, from his side of the family, was she liked to she had a bunch of chickens and she liked to make chicken, like cook up chicken. So she would just grab a chicken and cut its head off and pluck it and then cook it like that. And then
Yeah.
so she so she had me and my cousin get her a chicken, and we were trying to chase it. And like, if you ever want to work out, that's a good one.
Oh yes, dude. Chasing them damn things is, oh my gosh.
Yeah. And then I also finally understood what the meaning behind you're running like a chicken with its head cut off, because even when you cut off the chicken's head, like they fucking still like run. It's weird.
Yeah.
Like I never
Yeah.
actually knew it, because she had me hold the chicken and she cut the head off, and then I let it go because I was like, oh, it's dead. And nope, that sucker still got up and started running around and flapping its wings.
Wow. I had that
Like,
happen. I had that happen with fish, like where we gutted and then we cut out like the head off, and then like the body still like
yeah,
flopping around, and it's like, whoa, it's like, what the hell? It's like, man, like these animals, like their will to live is like strong, man, even when they're dead.
for real. Yeah, it's funny
Yeah.
though.
Dude, speaking of weird food, chicken, killing, all that stuff. Um, I kind of expected this lockdown to be more lockdowny instead of like, I don't know, a couple of people only caring about this and everybody else living their best life.
Mm-hmm.
But the day that like the stay at home order was given out by the city, you know, we were like, oh, like this is the last day you can go out or whatever, and like I went to Walmart and to go buy like some last minute stuff we were gonna run low on like in the next week or so. So we were
Mhm.
like, I went there and I was telling, also I was like, hey, like, what do you want to make for lunch? Like, should I pick up something for lunch before we can't drive anywhere? Or you want to make something? And then I was like, she was like, oh no, like, well, where are you around? And I was near that the Walmart near that Burger King, And I was like, let's get Whoppers, and like that's our last good meal, before we were stuck eating home food, which what I thought what quarantine life was gonna be like, but everybody's still shopping and going. I still go out to get food, but um, so I was expecting that to be like our last like meal, and oh man, so uh, I went to Burger King, and I was ordering on the app, uh, and the first like coupon order that came out was like that 2 Whopper meal, for like $8.99,
Hmm.
and like and I didn't read it. I didn't read it, but it was the Impossible Whopper,
Oh.
and I was like, I don't even know what that is, and I thought it was like like, oh, it's an impossible deal, 2 Whoppers for $8. That's what I thought it was. So I was like, oh, okay. So then I got them and I took them and I was like, whatever. And then Elsa was like, she's like, why'd you get Impossible Burgers? And I was like, I didn't. I got, Whoppers. There was an impossible deal. And she's like, no, these are Impossible Burgers, like the meatless ones, the ones that are fake meat, or I don't know what it is. And I was like,
Hmm.
she's like, well, they're supposed to taste the same. I was like, okay. And yeah, it was not good at all.
They don't taste the same.
No, they don't. Why? At least the ones I had did not taste good at all. The one like um it tasted like burnt like meat that was wet. Like
Hmm.
like you ever like sprayed down like the grill, uh the grills from the grill,
Yeah.
and like you're like, oh, there's a piece of meat on there stuck, and you like rip it off, and then you're like, oh, I wonder what it tastes like, and you're like, I've never done that, but that's what it tasted like. It tasted like wet, burnt meat, and
Oh.
I was like, I couldn't eat it. I had to like go to Whataburger and pick up like a quick like just the burgers and come back. I was like, oh my gosh, it was
I
so
haven't
gross.
tried it, so
Well,
I don't know if I will now.
the texture
I,
is like, um, man, I don't even know how I explain the texture. It's kind of like sausage texture, but like a little bit more stiffer. I don't know. It wasn't good. I've been sitting on that story for like 3 weeks, dude.
waiting and waiting.
Well, like not waiting. I was just like I always forgot, and I was waiting for like a time where we just had nothing to talk. I felt like the last 2 minutes. It sounds pretty like I could finally tell the story.
Yep. And I was never gonna. And with that, I'll say I never planned to eat an Impossible Burger. And now, even more reason not to.
Yeah. Uh, that was my story with that one, and I can cross that one off my list of stories to talk about in the future. But yeah. So we didn't do what we were supposed to do this episode, which was name the podcast. But
Yeah.
I'd been working on getting more, getting more people to watch and listen and subscribe. 50% of the people listening are subscribed, so that's a lot more than the people that are, because it's 50.5 and 49.5 that are subbed. So it's like, man, how do I get people to sub? So I just been thinking of more ideas, and um, hopefully this one or the next one will get more people watching, more people subbed.
Yeah, definitely.
But,
Yeah.
so if
So,
yeah,
yeah, I was gonna say, um, yeah, if you made it this far, uh, comment down below hashtag chicken justice, and
all
we'll
right.
know that you made it this far. If you guys have the answer to my question, also comment down below, because it still wasn't answered.
All right, sounds good.
And with that, we will see you next week on our next podcast. Doodles.
Bye.
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 Bye. You don't get the last bye. I see.